Hey guys, so welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I want to share with you 12 plus an honorable mention pretty girl fragrances. Guys, these fragrances are elegant, they're feminine, they're mass appealing. I don't see who is not gonna like these fragrances, but for the most part, they're pretty girl scents. They're mass appealing. People will love them. They smell amazing. They make you feel feminine and pretty girly and elegant. So if you want to know about these fragrances, then just continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure that red button turns gray. Tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Thumbs up the video so I know you love my content. And finally, leave me a comment below so we can get to know each other. Now, let's get started with the video. Okay guys, so in rewatching some of my videos, I realized that in a lot of my list videos, there's some fragrances that I refer to as a pretty girl fragrance. Oh, it's a pretty girl fragrance. It's mass appealing. Like everyone will love it. You'll get compliments. So I decided to compile some of these fragrances in one video for you guys who love feminine, pretty, mass appealing scents that everyone is gonna love. You can wear them as a signature scent, you can wear them to brunch, you can wear them on a date. And a pretty girl meaning the vibe, not any age specific type of scent, because you can be a pretty girl at 90. Okay, so let's start with the first fragrance, which is an honorable mention. Now this fragrance is newer to my collection. You guys have never seen me speak about this or bring this on my channel at all, and I purchased this fragrance, I have to say, because of the French antique lamp style bottle, which is Too Faced Better Than Sex. Now honestly guys, the name, is it better than sex? No. Is it a fragrance that I feel like you need to run out and get? Not necessarily. It's a pretty scent, and you guys know I love pretty, fruity, happy type of fragrances, so this was definitely right up my alley. And then when I saw the bottle, like seriously guys, the bottle is everything. This bottle right here, I just feel like this needs to sit on a vanity. Like just sit this on a vanity by itself. She's just sitting on a mirrored vanity. She's that bougie, she's that pretty, she's that conceited in a way, you know what I mean? And the scent to me guys, this is it's a very fruity scent, but kind of green at the same time. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not what I expected. I did try it before I purchased it. I purchased it at Macy's. It smells good to me, like I love it. But I thought it was gonna be more sweet and more fruity. And it's not exactly how the bottle looks, if that makes any sense, but it's definitely a pretty girl scent. Let me tell you some of the notes. It opens up with passion fruit. There's citruses, peach, lychee, rose, jasmine, orchid, magnolia, patchouli, amber, musk, cedar, and sandalwood. So like I said guys, it is woody. It's green to me as well. It's not as sweet and fruity. It's not super long lasting, but it smells beautiful guys. It's really pretty. This person literally sits at her vanity at night. She sprays her fragrance on her neck, and she sprays here and here, and then she takes her body cream and moisturizes her hands while she's sitting at the vanity, looking in the mirror. Like that's the vibe that I get from this fragrance and this beautiful bottle. Can you guys see this bottle? It's so gorgeous. It's really, really pretty. I mean, like I said, is it something I feel like you guys need to run out and grab? No. But if you do like pretty fruity scents for the spring and summer, and you just like a beautiful bottle, I don't think you can go wrong with this. Is it a groundbreaking scent? Is it a date night scent or even a brunch scent? Possibly not. This is one that I purchased strictly for the bottle. I'll wear it, but it's not going to be one of my go-to fragrances. But the bottle is everything. Like the bottle is definitely a vibe. So now that we got the honorable mention out the way, let's talk about some of these fragrances. Now we're going to talk about another fragrance that's new to my collection. But guys, this one, if I had to wear a signature scent, I want to smell like this. Like I want to smell like this all the time. And this is Soleil Neige by Tom Ford. Guys, when I tell you, I have been seeing this fragrance and seeing this fragrance and seeing this fragrance at the Tom Ford counter every time I go, and I never, ever thought to smell the fragrance. The sales reps are always suggesting it to me. Oh, smell this one. This is my favorite. And I've never thought to smell it. I'm always smelling like bitter peach or rose prick or any of those type of fragrances. I have never smelled Soleil Neige. You don't really hear too many people talking about it on YouTube, but when you do hear people talking about it, they mention things like ski trips and snow, because reading the Tom Ford description on the Tom Ford website, this is supposed to mimic the scent or put you in the mind of that snowy day, but it's like a sunny, snowy day, and the sun is hitting the snow. So that sparkling effect that the snow is going to give when the sun is hitting it after, like, I guess a big snowstorm, that's the vibe that you get from this fragrance. Now, I've heard from people that it smells like, it reminds them of like a winter day. And I guess it kind of does, knowing that Tom Ford said that. So it's like embedded in my mind. So when I smell it, that's what I think of. But to be honest, this smells like spring, summer to me. It smells like a beautiful spring and summer fragrance. It smells like you can wear it all year round as well. But for me, like, I wouldn't choose to wear this in the wintertime because it's not spicy. It's not really woody. It's not heavy. It's not going to be comforting and cozy. And for me, that's the vibe that I like in the wintertime. So for me, this is a summer fragrance. It's a vacation fragrance. It smells so incredibly beautiful. I get no DNA of Soleil Blanc because I did hear that from someone else, that it kind of has that same DNA as Soleil Blanc, and not to me, like, whatsoever. I don't even know how to describe this scent. It just smells crisp. It smells beautiful. It smells fresh. It smells citrusy, and it is everything, guys. I'm telling you, this has got to be in my top 3 Tom Ford fragrances right now. What? Like, I've never smelled this, guys, in stores. I've always seen this bottle sitting next to Soleil Blanc, and I've never wanted to smell it. I've never had the urge to smell it. I don't know why. I went into Tom Ford to smell one of the, to smell all 3 of the new Rose fragrances. That's what I went to purchase, actually. And I smelled them. 2 of them they were okay. One of them, the one that I did actually like, it kind of gave me a softer Rose Prick. I didn't need that because I love the sharp, loud, peppery spiciness of Rose Prick. So I didn't need that. But if you guys have tried Rose Prick, I forgot the name of that one, actually. I think it was Rose de Rousse. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure. But anyway, I didn't come out with any of those new Tom Ford fragrances. Something just said, okay, since you're here, you've smelled every other Tom Ford fragrance, smell this one. I smelled this one, and it was a love at first sniff. Like I said, guys, if I had to wear a signature scent, I want to smell like this all the time. The vibe of this fragrance just smells so elegant, so pretty. This is the most mass appealing, crowd pleasing fragrance that Tom Ford has in his collection. If you guys are afraid of Tom Ford, or if you smell Tom Ford fragrances and you did not like them, this is the one you need to try right here, Soleil Neige. I know a lot of people don't speak about it. This is definitely going to be in heavy rotation from now until the end of the summer because it smells amazing, guys. Let me tell you the notes. It opens up with bergamot. There's carrot seeds. There's orange blossom. There's white florals. There's jasmine. There's rose. There's Turkish rose. There's benzoin, vanilla, and labdanum. Guys, like I said, it's a beautiful crowd pleasing, mass appealing scent, but it also smells unique. It smells different. It doesn't smell like anything that I have ever smelled before, but it smells clean. I literally cannot explain this fragrance, guys. All I know is I'm so happy that I finally added it to my Tom Ford collection, and it is beautiful. Like I said to you guys, if you feel like a lot of Tom Ford fragrances lean masculine, or they're just too out there for you, try Soleil Neige. It is beautiful, guys. It is an incredible scent, and this would make a beautiful signature scent, and it's a pretty girl scent to me. Soleil Neige by Tom Ford. Next on the list, we have Armani Si Fiori. And guys, I apologize for putting this fragrance on the list if you're interested in it and you can't find it. If I can find it, I will link it below for you guys. But this fragrance has been discontinued, and I have no clue why. Why would they discontinue a fragrance that smells amazing? Everyone loves this. I don't know anyone that has smelled this fragrance that has not fell in love with it. I've put people onto this fragrance that absolutely love it when they were able to get it sometime in 2020. This is a beautiful scent. It opens up with black currant. There's green mandarin. There's neroli, patchouli, oak moss, rose, vanilla, and white musk. And you definitely smell the patchouli in this fragrance. It's a little earthy, but it's not a dirty patchouli. It just smells so heavenly. Guys, it's a beautiful scent. Like, this was love at first sniff. I can't see someone not liking this. It's definitely a pretty girl scent. It is amazing, guys. And like I said, I will try to find it and link it below. If you can get your nose on it, if you can try to find it on one of those discounted websites, get it, guys. I'm telling you, I think it's a safe blind buy. It's a beautiful fragrance, guys. Armani Si Fiori by Giorgio Armani. Next up for my tuberose lovers, Gucci Bloom. And this is the original Gucci Bloom, guys. I love this bottle. It's so clean and classy and elegant and sophisticated. It doesn't have a lot going on with it, but I still love it. I just love it. It's my aesthetic. It is a very beautiful bottle, and the fragrance inside is beautiful as well. To me, this is the best Gucci Bloom. They have so many flankers out, but I mean, obviously there's none better than the original. I think this is the better one for me, in my opinion. It opens up with Rangoon Creeper, there's tuberose, and then there's jasmine. It's a beautiful floral scent. It's one that I pull for in the springtime, like as soon as we like about to get up out of winter, when April is like about to roll into May. This is the time that I wear this fragrance all the time. Like literally, I want to say that's probably the only time that I wear this fragrance. From April, May, like maybe early June, like very early June, I'm wearing this fragrance, guys. It just smells like spring. It smells like fresh blooms. I love this fragrance. The tuberose is not an animalic sharp tuberose, but it's also not a bubblegummy tuberose. It just smells like flowers. It smells like fresh flowers, and I absolutely love it. It makes me want to wear floral. It makes me want to wear a hat and just feel so super girly and so super feminine. A picnic vibe, like a picnic day in the park, eating on the blanket. It's just that type of vibe, and I absolutely love it. Gucci Bloom by Gucci. Next on the list by Perfume de Marly is Oriana. Guys, this is the controversial Oriana fragrance that I am obsessed with. Like every time I sniff this nozzle, I get so excited because it smells so good to me. A lot of you guys don't like it, or you feel like it's not worth the price. Let me tell you, I purchased this one with my own coins. Purchased it from the Perfume de Marly store, and I also have 2 backups from So Avant-Garde because So Avant-Garde carries this fragrance as well. So if you're interested, you can use my discount code THEGREAT20 and save 20% off this fragrance. Like I wish I waited to get it when So Avant-Garde had it, but like I got this fragrance as soon as it came out because I smelled it before it actually was released. Ugh, guys. It smells amazing. Orange blossom, marshmallows, very sweet, very girly, very fluffy, very prissy, and I absolutely love it. It opens up with mandarin orange, there's bergamot, there's grapefruit, orange blossom, there's raspberry, blackcurrant, marshmallow, whipped cream, musk, and amber seeds. I wear this like to brunch. Like this is rooftop vibes. Rooftop vibes in like early summer, late spring. The breeze is still blowing. And this right here is like going into people's nostrils as they sip on their bellinis and their mimosas. Guys, that's the vibe right here. Rooftop vibes all the way on a Sunday. Absolutely amazing. And I love this fragrance. Oriana by Perfume de Marly. So to be completely honest, Perfume de Marly does pretty girl fragrances right, okay? The majority of the fragrances in my Perfume de Marly collection are pretty girl scents. This is a very creamy, creamsicle, kind of like sherbet and ice cream type of scent, and it is amazing, guys. I love this fragrance. If you guys watched my vlog, I did a picnic in the park with Bae with a cute little charcuterie board. This was my scent of the day for that picnic. I had on a sleeper dress. It was like Atlanta sleeper, linen. It had polka dots with my shoulders out, sitting on the grass. Well, not like directly on the grass, like on a blanket on the grass, eating like a chic charcuterie board under beautiful trees, smelling like Cassili. That's definitely the vibe of this fragrance. It opens up with red currant, there's floral notes, there's Bulgarian rose, there's plum, frangipani, there's mimosa, tonka, vanilla, and sandalwood. It's not super long lasting, but honestly, you just have to layer. Like I overspray, and I'll smell it at least 6 to 7 hours, like strong 6 to 7 hours. After that, it becomes more closer to the skin. It's not as powerful as DELINA, but it smells so good, guys. Like I said, creamy sherbet, like an orange kind of sherbet with vanilla ice cream on a stick. Like that's what I smell when I smell this fragrance, and it smells amazing. I absolutely love it. You can also purchase this fragrance on soavantgarde.com using my discount code THEGREAT20 and save 20%. Cassili by Perfume de Marly. Okay guys, I'm definitely eating crow off this fragrance right here. This is Marc Jacobs Perfect, the original version. And I know that I have said, okay, because I know somebody's gonna try to check me, but let me check you first. I have a right to change my mind. We all do, guys. Sometimes you smell fragrances and you may not like it that day. You may go back the next day and maybe your body chemistry or your no, whatever it is, it doesn't even have to have an explanation. You may not have liked it today, you go smell it tomorrow and you love it, and it is what it is. It's fine, it is okay. You are able to change your mind. That is the beauty of being in a free world and having a free mind and being able to change your mind. This for me, guys, is going to be a hot weather spring summer fragrance. Like, I'm just going to get my life with this fragrance in the spring and the summer because that perfect DNA, I just love it. Like, it's just something in the fragrance that I absolutely love. It could be the almond note or the almond milk or whatever it is. I just love it. And it smells so beautiful. Like in this one, it's a little tart. It has a little tartness. I believe there's rhubarb. Yeah, so this opens up with rhubarb. There's narcissus, almond milk, cashmere, and then cedarwood. Guys, it's so beautiful. I love it. And like I said, I'm eating crow and I don't care because I'm able to change my mind. Perfect by Marc Jacobs. Next on the list is Twilight Reves. Guys, this is a for life fragrance. Always need it in my collection. Will always have it in my collection. This was a love at first sniff when I first smelled this fragrance. It is amazing. This is your ginger, your tuberose, your sandalwood. There's orange blossom. This is a beast, okay? When I tell you this fragrance lasts and lasts and lasts on my skin, literally, guys, like this is like one of the best performing designer fragrances that I have in my collection. Granted, I do layer with the body shower gel and the body cream because I just love how it smells, and then I spray this on top of it. You don't even need to carry a decant. It lasts forever and it projects. People smell you. It's a compliment getter. Love at first sniff. I love, 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 love this fragrance, guys. As you can see, I wear it. I will always purchase a bottle of this. I have the old ginger, but honestly, and I've smelled the other one, the Twilight, I forgot the name of it, but in my opinion, this is the one to have. This is the best one. This is the one to have. It smells amazing. It's that ginger and sandalwood and tuberose for me. Definitely a pretty girl scent. Definitely mass appealing, but it still smells different. Like some of these are mass appealing. People will love them, but they don't smell generic. You know what I mean? They just smell beautiful to me, and I always will have this in my collection. Twilight Reves by Hermes. Next up by Kilian, we have Good Girl Gone Bad. And guys, I was so addicted to this fragrance last year. You can't see the dent, can you? Maybe you can see from the side a little bit. But I wore this fragrance so much last summer. I was crushing over Kilian, and I'm excited to see which brand I'm going to be crushing over really hard this summer, because it's like I have my phases where I just like go through a certain particular brand that I'm just like, oh, I need all of the Parfums de Marly. I want to wear them every day. I want to wear all the Rouge every day. I want to wear all the Tom Ford every day. Last summer, it was all about Mr. Kilian, okay? And Good Girl Gone Bad was at the top of the list, along with Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. Like, it was like a tie. Ooh, and Woman in Gold. Woman in Gold, honey, yes. But guys, this is definitely a pretty girl scent. I don't see someone not liking this scent. This scent smells so regal. It smells so rich. This is like a rich girl, like a pretty rich girl. So it opens up with osmanthus. There's jasmine, May Rose, Indian tuberose, narcissus, amber, and cedar. It's a beautiful white floral fragrance. It's creamy. It has a little bit of tartness to it as well. It lasts long on my skin. I have the body cream. Thank you to my friend TIZIANA who put me on and let me know that they did have the body cream back in stock. I layer and I get my whole life, and this is everything, guys. Definitely a pretty girl scent that you cannot go wrong with. Good Girl Gone Bad by Kilian. Next up by Vicanto or Quinto Canto is, guys, I promise you, I have like 5 fragrances of this brand in my collection and I do not know how to pronounce them. Let me look at the bottle before I chop it up. Strychnina, okay? I'm thinking that's how it's pronounced, Strychnina. This is the most sweet, fruity, tropical, pretty girl gem that is long lasting, that is a beast, that smells like pure money. Guys, let me tell you something. The dry down of this, I don't know how. I don't know how. Like, I cannot explain it. This dries down and smells like Oriana on my skin. If you have this fragrance and you've experienced that, please let me know. I don't know if Oriana is too much in my veins and I'm pumping it out of my pores, but dried down on my skin, this smells like Oriana. But guys, this has a beautiful, sweet, syrupy, juicy opening. When I say juicy, like just saying it or just smelling it, like my mouth is watering, because that's how juicy and just delicious and fruity and happy and uplifting this fragrance is. Let me tell you the notes, and there's a lot of notes. There's passion fruit, there's cassis, there's lemon, there's bergamot, there's raspberry, there's peach, there's floral notes, there's green notes, there's cinnamon, then there's sweet notes, there's musk, vanilla, amber, and woody notes. So there's sweet notes that it's just listed as sweet notes in the base. And I'm telling you guys, that ambery dry down that TIZIANA TERENZI fragrances has, although this is CANTO, but they all still have kind of similar DNAs to me. It's not like that in this fragrance because of those sweet notes. You do smell that amber in the dry down, but it's not heavy as in, say, Kirk, or not Kirk, in TABIT. Like, you smell that ambery dry down in TABIT more, way more than you do in this fragrance. Like I said, this is sweet, it's tropical. I wrote this down. I didn't want to forget to tell you that this is a feminine version of Kirk. A lot of you guys have smelled Kirk and you felt like Kirk was really, because you read all the fruity notes, like, you know, you're blind buying and you're reading all the fruity notes and you're thinking it's going to smell one way, but it smells a little bit different. This is a very toned down, feminine version of Kirk. This also to me smells like Bond No. 9 signature scent, but with a ton of sweetness and a ton of fruits. So imagine signature scent, right? Just with a bunch of fruits around it, sweet fruits. That's what you're gonna get, and it dries down to Oriana. Like, guys, I don't know, okay? It is what it is. That's what it does on my skin. But when I tell you it lasts forever, it is a pretty girl scent. It's a feminine scent. A man can wear it if he chooses to, but I'm just letting you guys know all the fragrances on today's list, very feminine, very pretty, very mass appealing type of fragrances, and this is definitely one of them, guys. And you can purchase this from soavantgarde.com using my discount code THEGREAT20 and save 20% off of this fragrance. It is amazing. Next on the list by Louis Vuitton is Attrape Reves. And you guys know this is newer to my collection, so my dent isn't that significant because I'm really going to get my life with this fragrance in the spring and summer, because that's just where, in my life, like this is where she belongs, in the spring and the summer, on a beautiful day when the breeze is blowing and it's able to like blow my scent trail and people are following me and just smelling, not following me, like wait. But people that are around me will get whiffs of this fragrance when the wind blows, and they're going to be in heaven because it smells amazing. It opens up with lychee, there's ginger, there's bergamot, peony, cacao, Turkish rose, and patchouli. This is the epitome of just a very dainty, very pretty girl. This person doesn't curse. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't have a potty mouth. She's very demure. She's very regal, very elegant, just a very nice girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the vibe that I get from this fragrance right here. It's so ethereal, so angelic, but very pretty and sweet at the same time. And I'm so glad I have it in my collection. Attrape Reves by Louis Vuitton. Next up by Bond No. 9, we have Madison Avenue. And guys, this fragrance, I'm so glad I finally added it to my collection in 2022, because I've been smelling this fragrance forever and just didn't think to get it because I'm just like, whatever. But then afterwards, I'm just like, you know what? It smells so good. Why am I depriving myself just because it's not super unique? It's a beautiful scent. Like, do I feel like you need to run out and get it? No, but when you smell it, you're gonna say, wow, this smells good. And if it puts you in that happy, uplifting mood, then you're probably gonna purchase it because it just smells that good. It opens up with apple, there's blackberry, there's bergamot, there's rose, jasmine, magnolia, patchouli, pralines, and ambroxan. There's also a body cream to this, so you can layer with this, but guys, let me tell you, it's long lasting. It's a beast, it projects, it's long lasting. I have no issues whatsoever with performance with this fragrance. Now, the name, let me tell you, it's called Madison Avenue, right? But me being from New York and me shopping in New York, she does come to Madison Avenue every now and again because she will need a few things at those flagship stores on Madison Avenue. But a lot of those smaller boutiques like Loewe and your Valentinos and all the stores that's not on Madison Avenue, this girl is shopping there, okay? She's definitely there in the summertime, and she's smelling like Madison Avenue. She's an it girl. She's feminine, in the know. It smells so good, guys. So good. I absolutely love it. Definitely a pretty girl scent. Rooftop brunch vibes, beach brunch vibes. Just any type of brunch, any type of chic brunch when you're a little bit more elevated. You're not super dressed, but you're not super casual either. You know what I mean? That's this fragrance right here. Bond number 9, Madison Avenue. Okay, so the last pretty girl fragrance that we're going to talk about today is none other than the pretty girl queen, okay? And that is DELINA. Guys, like, she is the pretty girl of all the pretty girls. Like, she's the captain of all of the pretty girls, because this one right here, like, there's really no describing this scent. I mean, honestly, like, I talk about this fragrance all the time on my channel, but whenever I smell it, it just puts me in this place of wow. Like, it's just like, it's an awesome scent. It is amazing. I love the tartness. I love the rhubarb. I love the rose. I love the creaminess in this fragrance. DELINA is that girl, period. Like, point blank, period. She is that girl. I love this fragrance. Anything they come out with DELINA, I want it, because she smells amazing. Bergamot, rhubarb, nutmeg, Turkish rose, peony, vanilla, musk, cashmere, vetiver, and incense. This is a very intoxicating and sexy fragrance. Do I feel like it's a safe blind buy? No, because a lot of you guys have told me that you do not like DELINA, and I'm just like, wow, like, who doesn't like DELINA? But I will say, when I first got this fragrance, I did love it, but I just didn't understand it. So she sat in my collection for like a good 2 months before I actually really wore her, guys, because I was just like, wow, like, this is different. She smells really good, but just so different. Like, definitely different from what I had in my collection, because I had this since 2019. So at the time, like, I had a few niche fragrances in my collection. Like, I had my Passion de l'Amour, I had my Love Don't Be Shy, the original one in the black bottle by Kilian. I had my Baccarat Rouge 540, obviously. Like, I had a couple of staple, like, popular mainstream niche fragrances. So at the time, I was just like, okay, I'm getting into niche, but this one is a little bit different, coming off of wearing my designer fragrances. But guys, now this is like, I need, like, I always want to have DELINA in my collection, because she's just that dope. I just love how it smells. I love how she makes me feel. I love the reaction that I get from people when I wear this. I don't ever wear this fragrance and not get a compliment, okay? If you're interested, you can purchase it from soavantgarde.com or get a sample and save 20% using my discount code THEGREAT20. Or if you're in a market where you can get to Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom, or I think there's some at Bloomingdale's now as well. If you can get to there and smell it, and then come home and order it from soavantgarde.com using my discount code THEGREAT20, okay? You definitely need DELINA in your life, and get the shower gel and the body cream. Get the works, okay? Get them all. The hairspray, get everything DELINA, because she's just that girl, okay? Okay, guys, so we've come to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know, what are some of your pretty girl, feminine, mass appealing fragrances that you love, that you have in your collection? Do you even like fragrances like that? I love all types of fragrances, but there's a mood that I have to be in for certain fragrances. You know, like, there's a mood that I have to be in to wear these. There's a mood that I have to be in to wear like a super sexy, spicy, boozy, you know, whatever. I just like variety in my collection, guys. So let's talk about it in the comments below like we always do. Remember to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great, signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.